I am shooting and one fades over their entire team with this 7-foot build. Running straight ISO against the other team's lock and fading over him consistently. You cannot contest me on here. I'm even running the full length of the court and shooting front fades over the defender wide open. And if the other team wants to step up, I will blow right by you and dunk on your center. Not once, but twice in the same exact game. Yo, we are back, and today I'm finally giving you guys my Chet Holmgren build, the 7-foot ISO build with a high block, high defense, good rebound. This build is an all-around 7-footer, really reminded me of Chet Holmgren, so I wanted to put this together for you guys. Especially with how much he's been popping off lately. He's doing crazy in the NBA. I wanted to try to replicate him, so I got this build for you guys today. I got some clips from the park, I got some clips from the rec, and it's really just going to showcase how dominant and fun this build really is. Before we get started, drop a like, drop a sub, turn the notifications on. We're dropping bangers all the way through 2K24. And make sure you're sticking around all the way to the end. I included my SIGs and also how to speed boost on this taller build if you don't know already. Without further ado, let's get right into it. I have a ton of clips to showcase to you guys for this build. Starting off, we're fading in the corner. You're going to see that a lot during this video. But I got some old rec clips from right when I made the build, and I also have these park clips. They all came from a few games. But I'm really just showing you guys how dominant this build is. I mean, I'm fading over whoever's guarding me super consistently. I'm ripping down rebounds. I mean, you get like an 83 rebound in this build, but you're 7 foot, so it feels like a 99. You're fading wide open three. Look at this. Obviously, I have takeover, but I mean, we're 7 foot hitting that. We're in the lanes getting steals, and then we're going to go ahead and pull up over 2 of them. Still green, don't matter. Here I'm pick and rolling. You can see you can play this build however you want. You can play it as an inside big if you want. It's got super good finishing stats. But I'm here on the ISO. Hesitation to the right side. Fading out of bounds. That's green. I really don't know how you guard this though, because you get this good little speed boost and then you're fading over him every time. Like he's jumping and it's still wide open green. Pulling down the rebound again. Taking it the length of the court. I'm calling the ISO. Telling everybody get out of my way. Comboing up on this dude on a 7-footer, remember. And then fading again. That's 3 possessions in a row I did that to him. Now we're in the rec. I'm stepping back, breaking his ankles, hitting a 3 over everybody. We're just messing around at this point. I'm pulling up over him every single time. Another fade to the left. I mean, this rec game, you're going to see a whole bunch of fades. This was literally 2 rec games I played. I'm shooting post fades from the 3-point line. They really can't guard this build, I'm telling you. Fading again on the baseline. I know a lot of people stopped playing this game, not having as much fun with it anymore. If you want to have fun in this game, I'm telling you, make a new build. Make a build like this where it's tall, it can do fun stuff. Like I can really do it all in this build. I'm catching bodies. I'm ISOing behind the back. And like I said in the intro clip, if you guys don't know how to ISO on a build like this already, I included the short little dribble tutorial, if you want to call it, at the end of the video. And I also threw my jump shot in there, so make sure you're putting that on. But I mean, I really don't miss on this build. You get a high mid-range and a decently high 3. Super easy to shoot. And then you catch bodies like this. Like I'm telling you, it can really do it all. Here you see me pulling up in the mid-range again, over their whole team, jumping, reaching at me. They can't stop it. I'm sure they're frustrated at this point. Right over top of him, green again. Another one over 2 of them. I told you, you're going to see that a lot, but I could not miss. And this, like I said, all from a couple of rec games. Like, imagine I get my hands on this build for longer. Yeah, and then I'm dunking on their center. It really doesn't matter. And on top of everything you get the big man contact dunks too. Let's get in on how to make this build. All right, as you can see, we're in the builder. We're going to go position center. Height 7 foot, weight 215 pounds, and then a 7'5" wingspan. Alright, and onto the finishing attributes. As you can see, you get contact dunks with the 87 driving dunk. The close shot and driving layup are going to give you badges like fast twitch, fearless finisher, masher. You're even going to get post fade phenom on this build. The standing dunk is going to go ahead and give you big man contact dunks. Post control that you have at 75 is going to give you unpluckable. And outside of giving post control of 75 for unpluckable, you're also going to be able to throw people around a little bit, which is going to be super helpful on this build. These finishing attributes are crazy, especially considering all the other things we get on this build. And onto the shooting attributes, this 85 mid-range is going to get you that jump shot that I'm going to show you at the end. It's very overpowered on this build. It's also going to get you badges like gold catch and shoot, silver deadeye, silver blinders. It's going to help with your post fade phenom, silver open looks, gold guard up. You're getting a ton of really good shooting badges. And then you also have that 83 pointer, so you're able to hit that super consistently. I wouldn't go any lower on these because you want to be able to get the good jump shots because there's not many above 6'10". Onto the playmaking, I went 75 pass accuracy because you get a ton of good pass animations at 75. I also maxed my speed with ball and ball handle because this build is 7'5", so you want to be moving as fast as possible with these attributes as high as they are. And having them at this rating also unlocks the Joel Embiid escape move, which is something you're going to want. So make sure that you're copying these exactly how they are. All right, now on to the defense. We're going to go with an 82 interior, which is going to help you get gold anchor and post lockdown, workhorse, stuff like that. I maxed my perimeter because you want to be able to move laterally on defense. I went with a 60 steal because this gets you bronze interceptor and you can't get anything higher than that. I went with a 92 block. This is going to also help you get gold anchor as well as gold chase down artist and silver pogo stick. I skipped offensive rebound to get defensive rebound at 83, which is going to give us silver box out beast, silver pogo stick, and silver rebound chaser, which when you're 7 foot is pretty much all you need. Feel free to change these how you want. This is just fitting my play style, but I think these are the best defensive attributes. Now onto the physicals. You're going to get a 73 speed, a 68 acceleration. This 68 acceleration is important. It's going to get you gold big driver, which gives you speed boost out of the mid-range. You're also going to get 74 strength, which is going to give you silver box out beast, bronze brick wall, bronze bulldozer, and then bronze immovable enforcer, which is one of the best defensive badges in the game. And then you're going to want to go ahead and go with 80 vertical to get those dunk animations as well as grab rebounds, and then 99 stamina, obviously. And that is going to wrap up the build creation. As you can see, we're going to go ahead and get shades of Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, and DeMarcus Cousins, which is 3 very good comparisons. And the build name is going to be a 3-level threat. This build is super fun and can also be used competitively if you know how to use it. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my jump shot and animations as well, so you have the total package when you're making this build. Onto the animations here. You don't get many dribble animations, but the ones that you do get are going to be these, and you want to go ahead and put these on exactly how I have them. These are going to give you the best speed boost animations that you're going to be able to get on this build. And then as far as the dribble pull-up, which you saw me fading with, you're just going to want to go ahead and go with basic because that's the best one that you get on this build. That's all for those animations, but let's get into the jump shot that I'm using and was hitting all those shots with in those clips. Here's the sauce. Here's my jump shot. This is what you need to green every time on this build. I'm convinced this is the best 7-foot jump shot in the game. I literally don't miss if I'm open. And it also helps your fade animation look even better and be smoother. So make sure you have that 85 mid-range and that you're putting this jump shot on. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the Gatorade facility and show you guys how to speed boost every time on this build. You can see I'm moving on this 7-footer. All you have to do is hold your right trigger and then flick your right stick either away from the ball hand directly to the left to go between the legs and then sprint out of it, or flick the right trigger to your ball hand up diagonal and then sprint out of it that way, and you'll get a same side speed boost. These are really the only 2 moves you need to get open on this build every time. I hope you guys make this. I hope you have fun with it, and I will catch you in the next one.